Trending on Facebook. Let's see. The top thing is about Jeff Sessions. And it says, under fire for meeting with Russian ambassador. Now, this was ridiculous. First of all, he didn't meet with the Russian ambassador in the capacity of somebody in Trump's group of supporters or whatever. He met in a group of people with the Russian ambassadors because of his position as a senator. And it was in a group meeting with other people, lots of other people. And there are pictures to prove that other people themselves who are calling him out on this have also met with the same Russian ambassador. Look it up. Number 2 on trending with Facebook. Banksy. He's an artist. I don't know much about him. It says Waldorf Hotel in Bethlehem video. I'm not really all that into that one, and I'm not concerned about it at the moment. I might read it later just for giggles, but, other than that, no. Not into it. Ireland. Mass grave found. Former Catholic orphanage in Ireland. A mass grave containing the remains of babies and young children has been discovered at a former Catholic orphanage in Ireland. Government-appointed investigators announced Friday finding that confirmed local historian efforts to trace the fates of 800 children who perished at the facility. 800. And it doesn't say if they're modern or if this is in the past. That's a lot of kids. Unless there was some sort of epidemic going through there. And still, that's a lot of kids. That's got to be more kids over time, not at one time. Melania Trump, I'm sorry, I don't know why I keep calling her Melania Trump reads to children. She read some Dr. Seuss book. Let's see. Oh, the places you will go, to the New York Presbyterian Hospital children. Next on the list, Robert Zinke. Interior Secretary Ryan Zinke brings back lead ammo in parks lead ammo in parks and refugees. I don't know why I can't read today. Lead poisoning from ammunition and tackle kills 20 million birds and animals a year, blah, blah, blah. Okay, that's just environmental stuff. It's probably, I'm not saying one way or the other about it. That doesn't really have any much to do with anything today. Jewish Community Center arrest made in national threats to Jewish Community Center. Arrests have been made in connection with the threats made to at least 8 Jewish community centers nationwide, and the person that they arrested is a American who converted to Muslim religion, and there's some other stuff you can look up about that one. Uber loses court bid to block English test for drivers. Uber Technology Inc. lost a ruling over London transport rules that require language tests for drivers, which could keep 400,000 people from joining the industry over the next 3 years. Actually, it sounds like a good idea. At least it will keep people who might be potentially criminals. Well, I don't know. It's England. They're allowing all these people in who are causing all the riots and the rapes and the so on and so forth. Anyway, all right. Mexican politician climbs border fence to show wall is unnecessary. Well, he said that he could jump right off onto the other side, which is absolutely a riot because that just proves the wall is necessary. I think he screwed up there. Donald Trump. 2 Republicans sign on effort demanding Trump's tax returns. First of all, he doesn't have to give them. Number 1, it is not a law. It is just something that presidents have done in the past. Not all of them, and only in recent years. So, ridiculous. Jean Buss blocks brother's attempt to oust her Lakers owner. I don't know, don't care, I'm not interested in sports, but, that's me. Anyway, if you're interested, go look it up. My main concern right now is the whole thing with Sessions. The Democrats have this plan, and they're trying to take Sessions out. They took out Flynn, and now they're trying for Sessions, and it's a hit list. And we've known about this hit list for a long time now. weeks and weeks, we've known exactly what the hit list was going to be. As soon as we started seeing the actions of the hit list, we knew that they were enacting their plan. Their plan has been all over the net. They have sites like the one that belongs to Obama, for instance, that tells you how to fight by blocking all your town hall meetings with Democratic people who will be so loud that they can't even hear the Republicans when they want to speak. I mean, this is their plan. It's a war. It's a civil war. It's an absolutely ridiculous civil war because people that are fighting to oust Trump and anything to do with him are brainwashed. They're all wackadoodle, nuts. And it's not their fault particularly. They believe in the media and they believe in what they've been told. And they're believing the wrong thing. This is a game of chess. And I hope Trump steps up and takes action on this situation because Sessions recusing himself from the Russian investigation is absolutely the wrong thing to do. He needs to stand up. As a matter of fact, Flynn needs to stand back up and say, look here, this is a game. They're playing a game. They're trying to win a chess game. It's all a psyop. They're brainwashing the people to believe in this by playing this garbage, lying, fake news junk all over the television. And people tend to believe what they're told instead of doing their own research. I said this months ago, a year and a half ago, I did a video about how people will read the title of an article, never read the article, and repost the thing on Facebook and spread this fake news. And the title of the article, when you open it up, which I usually do, is nothing about what's in the story. Or if it is, it's twisted so it sounds horrible and it's absolutely nothing important. Or it's just somebody trying to use their opinion to twist the opinions of others. It's a game. It's a mind game. It's a mind fuck. And I'm sick and tired of the mind fuck. I'm not playing this fuckery with you people. I'm tired of it. It's time that the news is news, and it's actually true and sourced, and they can give you a source for it, and it has to be shown with data and information before it can be put on the air. And if it's an opinion piece, it needs to be said, this is an opinion piece. And they should be limited. They should definitely be limited. You should be able to voice your opinion, but there should be a big red stamp at the bottom of the screen that says opinion piece. Not based necessarily in fact. I mean, if the FCC can try to get in there and tell you can't say certain words, why is it that it's okay to lie? Why is it okay to lie? Why is it okay to use your stature as a reporter to influence people? That is not what this is about. This is about informing, not influencing. This is not about control. And they have made it about control. And they're using their network of control to try to screw up this country. On purpose. And it's been outright stated. They want to take down the American country format and make it into global format. They want us to join into their little party and let them run everything. I'm sorry, I'm not in for playing that game. Anyway, let's see what else has been going on this week. I had 2 viral videos on my Sheeple Dogs Truth, Human Lies Matter page. And somewhere along the way of the 100 and some odd thousand views that they got between the two of them, almost 200,000 views between the two of them, somebody reported them, and I have been blocked from my regular account, and it took me 3 days to get the account back. And now that I've got it back, I cannot post to and or join any or even comment on anything that comes from a group for 14 days. So, well, until the 14th. This was as of yesterday. So, that being the case, I will be posting, but I won't be posting from my regular account, and so I'll be posting in my group on Facebook, Truth, Human Lies Matter, and of course everything will be normal on MeWe, and everything will be normal on Twitter, and there goes my phone making noise. And of course, these Spreaker videos and so on. So if you're following it, or if you subscribe to my page, and please subscribe to my my YouTube, and come join a Facebook group. The group's Truth, Human Lies Matter. And but yeah, if you are following this information, you will not be seeing my post in the normal groups this week, probably until the end of next week, give or take. But Facebook jail, gotta love it. When I sent them a file of my data, they wanted to prove that the account was mine. I named the file, what is this, Communist China? And I hope they read it when they looked at the file. That's maybe why they gave me a 14 days off the net. I don't know. They accepted my file, but they gave me a ban on me posting anything. I can post to pages, but I can't post to groups, and I can't like in groups. Well, I can like in groups, but I can't comment or share anything with groups, even groups that I run. I'm not allowed to mess with them. So, just absolutely ridiculous. So, anyway, that's it. Facebook is a communist, and that's about all I have to say for the day, I guess. But I'm telling you, if anybody has the ear of Trump, stand up and beat these assholes back into their holes, okay? It is time to start pressing charges for things like what Obama's done, where he allocated money to go to liberal groups. He allocated money from other sources to go to Obamacare when it was failing. Banking sources, Freddie Mac and Fannie Mae, housing sources, that is, mortgage sources, fundings that were supposed to go to the people went to Obamacare, and the actual divisiveness and such that he is causing between people, and this whole battle to oust the Republicans out of the White House. It's so visible to anybody that's looking and is paying attention, and yet there are people out there that are following it, and there are people out there that are doing the work, the footwork for this movement, and this movement is total evil, and it's run by totally evil people who do not have any right to touch anything in the government anymore, because they are not in the government anymore. So they're using people as pawns. And I'm hoping that some of these pawns wake up and go, whoa, wait a minute here. I'm no pawn. I'm not going to be a pawn. So, it's time to wake up. It's time to do something. It's time to see the situation as it is and what is going on here. This is a civil war of the minds, of the voices, of the people. And all that we are trying to do is restore the republic and the constitution of this country that has been hijacked. And this country got hijacked, and it's been slowly being hijacked for years. And the country is hijacked, and it's not any good for us anymore. We need to get it back on track. And that's what Trump's trying to do. And everybody who hijacked it or is involved in its hijacking is fighting tooth and nail, but a losing battle. They're all a bunch of fakers and liars and propaganda spewing prostitutes and politicians, neocon politicians. Anyway, I think that's all I got to say for now, and I'll be back